God speaks through darkness. We tend to experience the despair of the darkness without recognizing that this is God's opportunity to speak forth all of who He is. We have to remember creation. Everything was dark, it was void, it had no purpose, no order, until God spoke forth who He is, light. Once you have the light of God, you then have order and you have purpose. After light, everything else came forth. So when you experience dark moments, dark situations, I invite you to understand that this is a dark moment awaiting the introduction of who God is, light. And after that, purpose will come into full view. So don't despair in darkness. Look forward to the unveiling of your life purpose during your darkest moments. Blessings abound. During the time period between the Old Testament and the New Testament, there was a period known as the silent years or as darkness. In other words, God's voice was not audibly heard through the voice of a prophet. The last prophet of the Old Testament heard was Malachi. And then in the New Testament, the prophet that spoke after the darkness was John the Baptist. And what did John the Baptist do? He spoke of Jesus, the light. He said he did not come to bear witness of himself, but of that light, Jesus Christ, the one that was before him, even though he came to the earth after him. So once again, we understand that God will speak forth after a dark season. And when He does, light is coming into that situation that has never been seen before. Blessings abound. Under the Old Covenant, the Israelites, the Jews, they lived according to the law of the Ten Commandments. This law was really a test to see how men could govern themselves. That failed. Mankind, humanity, continued to break the law. And this meant that there would be the appearance of a law that was greater than the Ten Commandments. And that was the light, Jesus Christ. He Himself said, I am the way, the truth, and the life. And so your life is not rooted in the Ten Commandments. Your life is rooted in Jesus Christ. He is greater than the Ten Commandments. He is the light of the world, and the light that came into the world to give us light. Blessings abound. The shepherds were thought of as untrustworthy because they allowed their flock to go into the land of others to graze. Well, this is akin to the Gentiles. We were drafted into a relationship with God through Jesus Christ when that had been the first offer to and for the Jews. And so we understand the importance of a shepherd. A shepherd will lead you to green pastures, and there is green pasture in the presence of Jesus Christ. Blessings abound. It's no mere coincidence that God used shepherds. Shepherds understood how to guard and protect the flock against predators. That's the role of a pastor. We are to stand guard over the people of God and protect them from the wolves, from the predators, from those that would want to lead them astray. The pastor oversees the flock entrusted by God to protect them from danger. Blessings abound. Shepherds knew about the night season. They knew about bearing the night season. They understood the danger and the despair of the night season. Yet they endured. Such is the life of a pastor. You understand the night season. You bear it. Why? Because your duty is to protect the sheep. You are entrusted to be a caregiver over the sheep of God. So bear the night, bear the darkness, and understand that light will shine forth. Blessings abound. Think about it. There are 10 hours of daylight in Jerusalem during the time of the birth of Jesus. Yet God chooses his son to be born in darkness, the message to be given to shepherds in the dark. Why? Because without the sun, S.W.I.M, there is no sun, S.U.M. So God announces the birth during a dark time, and then the sun, S.W.I.M, will show up. What does this mean for you? That when your life is dark, seems hopeless, seems a life of despair, do you have the sun? If not, invite him into your life. He will cause you to shine forth even in a dark moment. Blessings abound. When the angel announced the birth of Jesus to the shepherds, a light shone round about them. Then angels joined, more lights to hail the birth of Jesus. This is the job, role, ministry of the Christian. Once you have been birthed into the kingdom of God, you become a light, and we become that city on a hill that cannot be hid, lights of this dark world. So rejoice, Christian. Honor God in all that you do. Shine forth in darkness and allow the world to know that Jesus still saves, keeps, and Jesus satisfies. Blessings abound.